Hello everybody, my name is Fatty Gergis. If we haven't met, I am the Southwire end user specialist for our agency here at Rolston Hogstrom. I'm here with a couple of different products here that do the same job essentially. So what we're talking about are knockouts. What is a knockout? Essentially a knockout is, as the name would suggest, a tool that you would use to punch through your junction boxes, your panel boxes, to allow the inlets of conduits. Electricians are primarily going to be using these tools here. And before we jump into the demonstration, let's talk a little bit about what you can find in each set here. So essentially, this is our Max Punch 360. This is our hydraulic knockout. So you get the unit itself. This is a draw stud, and I'll explain about that later here. And then you get your die set plus your spacer. So your die sets are going to go from 1/2 inch all the way up to 2 inch, with sizes 2.5 and 4 inch also available separately. But the kit itself comes with 1/2 inch through 2 inch. So you got your cup, you got your cutter. The same thing can be found in the Max Punch XD, which is actually drill drive driven. So, and I will show you both of these here. So let's start here with the Max Punch 360. So the key benefit with this guy here is the fact that this head swivels. So what's that going to allow you to do? So imagine if you're working in a box, you need to be in real tight. This can swivel to a right angle here, basically, whatever angle you need it to be in. And then that'll also allow you to get your pump through as well. So the way that this whole thing works is this lever works in conjunction with the cylinder to bring the draw stud down. You have to get the top of this draw stud flush before you're going to get any kind of cutting action. For that reason, to make things a little bit quicker and seamless, Southwire has included a spacer here. So once you put the spacer on, you're ready for your cup. So this is what the cup looks like. It's a cup with a hole in it. Goes over the draw stud, and then now you're ready for, basically you're going to be inserting this into a box, right? But for demonstration purposes, we have a plate here with a pre drilled out hole here. So you put that over the cup. Now you're ready for your cutter, and you're going to thread that all the way down, and then you're going to start cranking on this now. Then as you build pressure here, you're going to start to cut through. So now you're going to cut through once you start to get a little bit of pressure here. So you heard that noise. That means the knockout is complete. But I wanted to point something out here. So if you notice on the cutting portion here, it's stepped. So this one is a little bit of a wider diameter than this one here. You want to get that step sucked all the way through before you remove the tool. Otherwise, it'll seem like it's stuck. So you just continue the pump here. Now the plate comes straight off. But in a real world application, you'd just be removing the tool, right? So now you can unthread your cutting portion of the die. You remove the cup, and then inside of the cup you're going to have your slug, which is basically your what you knocked out of the panel. And then to release this guy back to the ready position again, you want to twist this little knob here to the off position to release the pressure in the cylinder. And basically you're ready once you put the spacer back on the cup, and repeat the process for your next knockout. So that's the hydraulic Max Punch 360. Now, same concept, except for the drive is not hydraulic on this guy, the Max Punch XD. On the Max Punch XD, it's drill driven. With the Max Punch XD, you're gonna get these bits here. You never want to chuck onto the tool itself. You want to use the bit itself. This is what the draw stud looks like when it's not already on the tool. So this is what it looks like here. Draw stud just threads in here. Bring that down. And again, you also get a spacer, although on this unit here, the spacer is a little bit less necessary just because it's drill driven. It's less labor intensive. So let's go ahead and use that same panel that we used. So basically we're going to put this down here. We're going to grab the cup for our bigger diameter, right? So this is 1.5 inches. So we're going to put the cup down first. Next comes the panel. And now we're doing the cutter. Now I'm using your typical, 1/2-inch drill here, but in a rolled application, we'll probably be using a right angle drill. So basically you just chuck on here, and then you start driving here. We're knocked through, but again, to avoid it getting stuck, you want to go a little bit further. Now you're ready to, take your drill off here. Now you're ready to remove your drill. Unscrew the cutting portion of the die set, slug, and then you can bring this back now in reverse, flush, back into ready position, and you're ready for your next cutout, next knockout. So most of these panel and junction boxes are going to come with, perforations where you can kind of get this in and make your own size hole or whatever the case may be. But if your electrician needed to do a custom job in a place where there isn't that kind of accommodation, both of these kits do come with a step bit, so you can drill that pilot hole so you can get your draw stud through. So guys, so now you guys see how these work, and essentially there are some key advantages here with the Southwire models here. The most important one is our cups and dies are rated for stainless steel. A lot of time competitor brands, you're going to have to get a whole totally different set of dies, whereas ours right out of the gate here are ready for stainless steel and mild steel as well. So these are the two popular models here for knockouts with Southwire. Thank you.